Stargate, Captain's log. Your mission, should you accept it, is to... That's a shitty assignment. It's not a shitty assignment. This is not a shitty assignment. Yes, it is. It's a shitty assignment. The big flashy thing's out, and it's out in all its glorious form. Excellent. Today's a shitty assignment. First of all, do something easy. You've got to go pick up this certain type of packing type of rig. Nice. I like those rigs. That's the Kawasaki, isn't it? The 400. Yeah. So we're gonna go pick up this kind of packaging material. I could do it today or any bloody day, really, because it's Golden Week and everything's closed anyways. Apart from this place up the road here to get it. Governmental jobs, or I can't send something via the post office due to Golden Week, so there's no real rush on that one. But anyways, I'll show you what the assignment is. There's one of those camper van units. I keep seeing those around now. And the adventure bikes, they're out everywhere. Right, so I got this shitty assignment. I got that that machiney weenie going fixed yesterday, so yeah, you're gonna see the shitty assignment. I figure, fuck it, I'm gonna get in there and get it done, what I can get done, and that'll be that. And then I'll start messing about with those electrical thingy wingies. Right, that's pretty much on the cards for today. That's what we're gonna do. Right. My little Italian mate, he contacted me. Oh, hang on, this shitty assignment. There was, what was that? Lethal Weapon 3, was it? That line. Anyways, my little Italian mate, that's a line out of Crocodile Dundee, contacted me through the liney thingy, and he's like, oh, why don't you come over and sometime I'll cook you up a meal and bloody bars, you can check out this new apartment thing I've got. Righto, okay, so I'm gonna go over there sometime. I suggested, how about, because the weather's real good, how about we go for a walkie poos like that old bloke's doing. And they're what a nice place for a farmy poos, eh? That bloke's got a perfect spot for the sun. And I said, oh, we'll go for a walkie poos because I want to go for a beery poos, a beer size sooner or later. Yeah, because the weather's on, mate. The weather's finally on. I keep saying that. I've been saying that for months. Alright, and now this is going to be a real shitty assignment. That's true. And in the heat, which isn't too bad at present. If I leave it go for another few weeks, it's going to be freaking humid, and that's not going to be good. So get it done, get in there, get it done, or as much as I can with the gasoline that I got. Might have to go get some more fuel and complete the mission, but I'm not really that keen. Oh, that's kind of cryptically telling you what I'm doing today. Now, what I would like to be doing is just drinking beers and doing nothing. But what I would like to be doing, maybe go for get on the that new bicycle and go to the beachy weechy areas and just go for a ride along the scenic tour route. Yeah, I reckon that'd be really great on that bicycle. So what I might do, get stuck into that, get these jobs done, and then get back to the ranch, jump on that rig and just go for a nice ride. Yeah, see the birds having a good time. They're all, the swallows, they're all having a spring, mate. It's real spring now, not some bullshitty spring. Hey, there's a big flashy thing is out there somewhere. I can feel him. Right, so we better get this job done before the humidity comes on, because that it can get really freaking ghastly. Absolute excellences of excellence. There's a Seahawk right there. I can see the two white colour markings on the bottom. I didn't know he was there. That just happened. Gorgeous. What was that? The big flashy thing and a Seahawk. Nice. There he is, just doing his thing, cruising around. Now, it's yet to be established as to whether mountain hawks have, or I've totally forgotten, do they have those white markings too? And I've been wrong all this time. That's low. Dishonest. No, Max 2. What's with all the movie references? What a beautiful bird, just soaring around, having a good time. I'll jump in there and help this old bloke, but these birds have got it covered. Yay, sad bird! How's this bird over here in this little air-conditioned box? She's got it good. Alright, just sit there and wait for suckers. Here comes some suckers. And here comes one too. Oh. Right, let's see if we can get in there and beat these suckers to the suckerness. Alright. Right, here we go. It's my lucky day. Hey, hello. Ja, Futatsu. Oh, koi arimasen. Arimasen. Futatsu on a guy. Right, here we go. Chotto Furui this and that. Right, this is my lucky day. Alright, this is it. This is Golden Week expenditure. This is spoon aru, spoon tetsu no mono. There we go. Alright. Arigatou. Okay. These ones generally suck, but they're not going to suck for me anymore. Here we go. Hang on, I need to end. Well, there's the good, there's the bad, and there's the ugly. Scratchy tickets didn't do shit, but I checked my lotto ticket, and then she put in the computer thing, and I got 0. Oh, great! And she said, Mara yo, gets yobi, and which means you got to wait till Monday, because it's for the Monday lotto. I thought that was for the I see. So I bought that yesterday, not Thursday. Right. So there's the Thursday lotto 6, and then there's the Monday lotto 6. Right. I do lotto 6. I don't really like lotto 7. It's even worse. But there's not a lotto 7. This is Saturday. There's not a lotto 7 for today. I don't know, they're gonna do it next week or some shit on Tolka, I mean on the 10th day, and it's gonna be some kind of mega lotto, so I might have to get into that. Mega lotto on the 10th day, Tolka. Right. Mika means the 3rd, Yolka means the 4th. I asked her what day is it today, she said Yolka, so that's the 4th. Right, so we're right in Golden Week right now. I don't even know if I can get any dough out of the bank, so I can buy that. That box thing that I can't send anyway. That packaging that I can't send anyway. We don't even know. Is this open? I don't know. Oh, it's open. All right, let's see if I can get some dough. If only I could charge for packing something or other and something too. If I could do anything at all, I'd charge for packing. Shit's getting more and more expensive. That's strange. Talking about a yeah. Hey, where did that big bird go? Anyways, I felt like I could use the walk. Got a saw in the back of the rig, so we'll cut this in half and be able to chuck it in the rig, and and then we'll head to the warehouse and see if I can put off that shitty job for long enough. And the longer I put it off, or the hotter and more yucky poos it's gonna get. So I reckon we'll do that 2 litres that I've got of mixed 2-stroke oil, and then that'll bloody do. Yes. He's got the right idea. Going for a cruise, mate, a cruise. I saw one of those another camper van thing back there. So they must be having some kind of marketing push going on for them too. Whatever the TV says, they do. I'm going to tackle that hill at some stage. I'm going to get there. I'm kind of excited to get this shit job done, then jump on that rig and go for a ridey poos. But that's a good direction to go to, eh? Have a bit of a look at that mountain. It's got to be some trails up that thing for sure. Ah, the big flashy thing. Got a new big tank of water down there because the water's still a bit shitty once they put that new pump in. So that's all that. Right on. Now, what happened? Yesterday, a little Italian mate, he must have been had a few drinks in him or something. He's like, I love you, man. I love your YouTube videos, and he goes, oh, granted I don't watch everything. It'd take bloody years to do that, wouldn't it? But he's like, I like how you, I don't know, diversify or something. I like how you do so many different things and all that sort of thing. See, I guess that's pretty rare in this land, to be able to just carve out my own niche kind of thing. For one to carve out a niche and just get involved in all kinds of shit. And a lot of that takes experience too. I wouldn't know about a bunch of shit if I didn't know about a bunch of shit, you know what I mean? So that's what I want to create something similar to what I would be doing back in the land of Oz when Australia was good. The sellout country. Yeah. Here's some of the shit that's going on now. Don't worry, it'll filter down what the latest bullshit that's going on in the States. It always filters down to the rest of the Western world. Yeah, let's take that policy. Oh god. Anyway, how about we just take the good and leave the bad? Anyways, back to Lou Italian, mate. We see eye to eye about a lot of things. The bloke's awake, man. He's awake to what's going on, and he's quite understanding of global things, so that's really cool. Some of the chaps here are A, they've been here too long, and B, they're I don't know, just nut. They're just nut. Can't nut. Just don't engage. Whatever you do, don't engage. They might as well just get themselves a TikTok account and an OnlyFans or something like that. Nah. But nah, that little Italian bloke, he's awake, man. I like that. He knows what's going on. That's nice. I'm not going to get this light. Nah, that's for sure. But we're getting closer. It won't be long now before you'll see on the next clip. Here we are again. The rice field of contemplation. Nice. Alright, you can see behind me on the big monstrosity, bumper to bumper. See, there's that bottleneck down there. They've got to get that sorted out. But it's because it's Golden Week and ooh, butterfly. Focus. Alright, I'm trying not to focus. Right, it's push-ups time. Yes, drill sergeant, get down and give me a whole bunch of push-ups. Yes, drill sergeant. This is a shitty assignment. This is not a shitty assignment. Yes, it is. It's a shitty assignment. It's not a shitty assignment. Okay. This is a pretty shitty assignment. All right, let's get stuck into it. At least I'm gonna look cool while I'm doing it. I've got my authentic superseded antique Japanese road toll booth operator hat, shades from the 100 yen shop that were not 100 yen, 300 yen, the bastards. Okay, so we've got that going on. Alright, let's get stuck into this. And mosquito houses. The Japanese love to create mosquito houses for some reason. Now, in order to create a mosquito house, all you got to do is have 2 inches or 50 mil of water for them to breed in. And then you've got yourself a mosquito house. Now, I think they might have clocked on to the idea after 5,000 years, and they decided to... good idea to have a hole in a pot. That's good. Yeah, some things don't have holes in them. Put that thing out there, so we had to dump all the water out of there. Now, if the entirety of the population of this land, and many lands, South America for instance, everyone got together and said, right, fuck this, we're going to war with mosquitoes. Not like Bill Gates, like creating trillions of mosquitoes and saying, no, this is good for people. Thanks, Bill. Are you going to live there? What I would do with the bastard is create like a great big box with him and all his friends, and they can get in the box, and then we'll have a hole. Not so different, dissimilar to that there, or say that there. Right, we'll stick them in, and we'll have seating, lots of chairs. Right, we'll be outside the box, and lots of chairs, and then we can wave to them, and then send in trillions of mosquitoes into the box, and it's all sealed, so we don't sort of get to have the delight of feeling the mosquitoes like Bill Gates and his mates that are breeding trillions of mosquitoes and then releasing them. That's what they're doing. Now I say, oh, Bill, can those mosquitoes bite people? How about we test on you and your friends? So what I would do, because I'm better than you obviously, is I'd just have a war. The entire population has a war. Figure out how do mosquitoes breed, right? And then go in the entirety of the country. There's a dragonfly right there. The entirety of the country, and get rid of all these spots where water, like still water sits, right? They need still water. If it's running water, they can't breed in it. And anything over 2 inches or over, anything over 50 mil or over, is a breeding ground for mosquitoes. Now, because I'm the great sage of the East and I know everything and I'm better than you, obviously, could take that information and fucking do something about it. Here's James Stewart, Ricky Carmichael and Chad Reed on the line, and here comes Roxon. And here comes Hunter Lodge. And here comes Chet Lawrence. And here comes Jason Anderson. Oh shit, Jason Anderson. And here comes bloody El Tomac. And here comes that bastard Justin Bush. But wait, what's this? Who's this dark horse? Oh, he's white, man. Yeah, well, we'll call him a dark horse because we don't know what he's going. What's he? Here he comes! Here he comes! Here he comes! What's his name? Oh, he's registered as Abu, some bullshit. Yeah, but here he goes! Oh, watch out, Chet Lawrence! Is he insane? Oh, he acts insane. And the rest of the pack, they're trying to chase ABAREBUGYO down. He's on the last corner, and he sits down and decides to drink a beer. Pulls a beer out, all Ronnie Mac style. Slams a beer, gets on the ring, and pushes it up the hill, and all the other ones are coming, and it's ABAREBUGYO! It's ABAREBUGYO! Wins the Supercross Championship! Woo! I'm shocked at how excellent this is, fuel economy wise, power wise, and right, with a really good carbon tipped spinny thingy there. Bloody hell, this is fantastic. I mean, I really thought this was going to be a lot worse. It's still a shitty assignment. Now we get to use this bit. I even cleaned up some of that bloke stuff too. I figure I could clean up some of the shit around the back of my but I think some of it's dying, so I think the top man came here and poisoned a lot of that, but he said it would take about 10 days for most of it to fall, but that took like brevity. Shit, mate. I'm shocked. I had one of these ages ago, and they just didn't have the go through a lot more juice than that. And yeah, we've still got a fair bit more too. Yeah, still a fair bit of juice in there, and that would have taken way more. And but yeah, a brand new one of these dealies makes a huge difference. So yeah, I went from shit to pulling the carby off this thing, cleaning that jet, making it jet Lawrence gets second. Behind his brother Lawrence Hunter, and it's the 3 Australians on the top of the box, and here comes Jay Wilson. All right, I was amusing myself whilst doing this shitty job. That's better. I could see a snake slithering into the long grasses there. I wonder if Stalky's around. That's his area. Well, that wasn't exactly fun. Moved a bunch of heavy shit after doing that crap. 3 o'clock in the arvo. Yeah, mate contacted me on that liney thing. Another chap, and he said, "Are you in town for this Dontaku thing?" And it's like this dance thing where these people procession, that would be a good word for it, where they wear all this stuff. Who's he? That's Crowy, is it? It's Crowy. Righto, let's just hop off here for a second. Yubin Kyoku guys here. Yubin Kyoku means post office. Sure. Right on. Yeah, Andre, he's a cool dude, man. We've had some laughs. Oh, there he goes. He's contacting me again. I can hear the trill of the liney thing. I'll check that in a minute. Yeah, God, we've had some laughs on the beers. I told you though, I'm on this like 2-month sober binge. I want to keep it going. I said, maybe in about a month, I want to load up my backpack with beers and go for walkabout. Until that time, I'm forcing sobriety upon myself. That's exactly what I wrote. Let's have a look at this Tweety thing. So yeah, Dontaku, like, it's a big festival, and like huge. It starts in Hakata, and they go walkie poos along the road. There's he writes, "I'm sticking to whiskey and coffee all winter and started the transition to gin and orange juice since it's getting hot out. Beers are too expensive." Well, I reckon they're not too expensive if you don't drink every day. Which is something I kind of... God, I tell you, we've had some laughs. He can rip some karaoke, that's for sure, in Japanese. In bars, so a lot of bars have like karaoke stuff set up. Even if you're not expecting, they'll have that. Just bum our way into bars around town and wherever's, and they might have a karaoke machine, and if he's pissed up enough, he'll get on it and start singing in Japanese. It's quite amazing, really. Dragonfly goes slow enough so we don't run him over. Going all Buddhisty. So yeah, but I'm like, nah, man, it'd be great, in town. I'm gonna jump on that mountain bikey thing and do what that dude's doing. Go to the beach, and there should be a whole bunch of bikini clad babes that I'd really mind like checking them out. but yeah, I'd love to. I could go into town right now and, you know, have a right good drinky poos, but it's not a part of the plan, the mission, because guys like us, man, when we get on it, you know, the next day, there is no day. You probably don't even see the next day. you stumble out of a taxi at 10 o'clock in the morning or something, and sometimes you stumble in out of a ramen shop at 10 in the morning. So I've done that. God, still drinking at 9 o'clock in the morning, all that sort of thing. I'm just not really love to, but I don't think it's a part of the. Oh, look at that! They've planted the rice, mate. It's not part of the plan, the agenda. Alright, so yeah, it just isn't part of the plan. So, okay, but yeah, I'd love to go for a nice long walkie poos with him. I just planned for another month to be sober. So that just to sort of prove it to all and sundry. Nah, not to all and sober, to me, you know. Because he writes, shit, I sometimes try to go a day without smoking cigarettes, and doesn't really happen. So yeah, you know, sometimes you just got to put the drink down and go, righto, let's get serious, you know. That's how I see it. And I've been like that all my life, really. Just sort of sometimes it's just like, boom, alright, let's do some shit, you know. Alright, so we've got some shit done today. I've got a plan for the morrow. The tunny fella needs a hand in the afternoon on the morrow to move some shit, so that's okay. So yeah, on the morrow I'll move a bunch of shit that I want to move and get all that ready. And I reckon I might go for a nice drivey poos on Monday and take a whole bunch of shit down to some place, and then cruise down there on Tuesday instead of having to go all battle axe and try to get it all done on Tuesday morning. That sounds like a plan to me. Does that sound like a plan to you? Alright, now let's get back to the ranch. I'm going to get a feed into me and then go for a nice ridey poos. It goes in cycles, doesn't it? Like this sober binge, I mean, in time, with a mate of mine, another bloke, he's a laugh, the sh1tty. I like to get together with him again too, and it's all about timing, I guess, when we can both go and have a beery poos and all that. Go up to Kolkura. I've got a horse racing track there, and we had a good time up there. Afterwards we went to some yakiniku kind of restaurant thing, drank beers there too. But we drank beers at the, just all day at the racetrack and all that. I took 300 bucks. This is what is this, a couple of years ago now? Shit, time flies. And that bloke's got dough too. He you know, but he doesn't put much on the horses. But I blew 300 bucks on beers and good times, and the horses and the donkeys. I got down to 30 bucks when I was drinking beers. I got down to 30 bucks, putting money on the donkeys, and I won. I put it on a lame donkey just to get a place, just to get a placing, and it got a placing, a third place, and I was like, freaking awesome. Back up to 300 bucks again it was. So we were freaking. We had a right good riot, drinking beers all day, and just had a really good time. I hear tell that I think is it Saga has a is it Saga or Tosu maybe? I can't recall. Has a horse racing track there too, so I'm gonna have to check that out. I went to how long's it ago now? 6 months or something? Don't know. I went to the boat races here in town, and yeah, you can bet on the boats. And I did real shit, and then I walked into this bar, and they were actually watching all these screens for betting all over the country, and they can actually go to some establishment and put their bets on for these bets all over the country, and I didn't know any of this sort of shit. So I was hung out with those dudes, and I had a blast. Those blokes were awesome, were really good to me. And the bloke that runs the show, they said, they suggested you should, because my betting was bloody shit house. He showed me a place where you walk to and you put your bets on. One of the blokes took me there, and so we went, did that. And good bloke, that one. And I remember him drinking. We were drinking beers for all the time we were there. He was the first one I met really when we were there, and he said, "Oh, you should give some dough to the top man. He'll go and put a bet on." Righto, and off he went, and he came back, and I said, "Oh shit, I lost again, did I?" He goes, "No, and cut and win." You know, I was like, "Fuck it, I won a couple of $100." So, mate, you know, I had a blast, and I like doing that. Good idea. If you ever go to a casino or something, expect to lose, but always leave like your. I don't have a credit card, but a debit card, but always have no fucking money on that, anyways. But always just leave any access to any more dough, because I like to go and get pissed and have a good time. And but the thing is, with like a casino, they don't have any clocks for some strange reason. And so, you know, just like take some dough, like take a few $100 and beer money, alright, and maybe drink a few beers before you go, and just get all pissy and have a good time. Just don't take any extra credit capabilities, or else you might get pissed and then blow that dough. Many people do that. You look at the dudes that fly into Vegas, and they fly in all excited, and they fly out fucking miserable. Yeah, that's what happens. But going to the horse race, I like that. I really like that. And betting money on the donkeys and the mutts and the chariots. And in Australia, the country races, man, they're the shit, you know. They're the shit for cereals, as the salty cracker would say. Yeah, for cereals, mate. The country races. One of the best country races I've ever been to was in New Zealand, actually. That was in Hastings. But I went to a country race. What's that place called? On the Mornington Peninsula there in Aussie land, and that was a good day too. Yeah, that was a real deal country race, man. You know, some of the horses look good, some of them look like total lame donkeys, and bloody great day. You can buy booze there, and you can lay your bets on there, and you've got like the big establishments like the Mornington Racecourse kind of thing. But compared to, you know, that's plastic. It's great day, but that's plastic compared to the real deal country races. What's that bloody place called again? Some bloody, I don't know. Anyways, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get back to the ranch. I'd love to have a feed, but I'm thinking if I cook a feed and sit down, I'll probably go, fuck it. I'm gonna get back to the ranch, get another battery for this unit, and jump on that rig and go for a ride. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep. Come what may, we'll just go wherever. Right then, I was just watching these mini noisy birds, black and white ones there, and there's a could have been a seahawk or a mountain hawk. There he is over there. And they were having a go at him. I'm like, oh, get out of here. He's over there somewhere. I could hear him making some noise, and they jumped on him and attacked him. Right, now what we're going to do, we've done the supermarket thing. We're going to go and get that rig, take the bare minimum. That's their nest up there, those noisy birds. Yeah, serious. And they bring along all manner of types of sticks and whatever, it falls all down there. They make a racket. But the closer you are to some formulations of nature, the better your mind is. Can't see that hawk now, he's gone over yonder, that's a pity. It was a very interesting, I didn't get a chance to see when they were having a go at him, because they're far more manoeuvrable than those hawks. Same as the crows, they have a go at them too. Alright, now let's go and sort out the bare minimum. Change these into my boots, because these are kind of crap, the soles of them, and the those pedals I got on the thing are quite pointy. Yes, I'm going to do a bit of trials type of stuff. Standing up, got the seat all the way down, stand up and do the balance and all that bullshit, and yeah. It's not that rig, it's been sitting there for years, just rotting away. What is that, a Cannondale? Something like that, yeah. Cannondale, just trash. There's the unit right there. There it is. Seat all the way down. I even bothered to lock the thing. Found that lock in the warehouse. I'm like, right, might as well do that. Put some good money into this. So. Right, let's get the bare minimum and get going. Just the bare minimum. Got the boots. And good for those spiky things. And the old singlet. Nice. Getting a bit of a freaking redness again. Big flashy thing. And chemtrails, man. Chemtrails, dude. No, that's just an expensive way to poison people. There's a whole lot easier ways. Real nice day at the beach here. And exercise. Hungry fat chick's boyfriend. Look at this bloke. So what I'm going to do is just, I figure what I might do is go the opposite direction and just go for a bit of a cruise. And go for a bit of a cruise along here, and then go that way along that nice route through there. Hey, there's Hungry Fat Chick's boyfriend. He's in freaking in training. I wouldn't be surprised that bloke's gearing up for like the marathon. A lot of dudes are. Oh, that might be Hungry Fat Chick's boyfriend. Got to be around here somewhere, you know. Just she wouldn't accept anyone unless they were like into, you know, exercise and shit. So how are we? This got some new pads for the back, and they're not sort of worn in yet, but hopefully they'll improve the situation from what we had earlier. Found this in the warehouse, in some of the crate of shit. I weighed this, it's 1 gram. I figure, all right, we will whack that on there. Here's my Allen key to, because I don't have a quick release on this unit, to get that up there. Standing up on these units here. These units are pretty interesting. You can adjust them. Yeah, very spiky. So those other boots I had wouldn't cut it for this. This is the high-tech boots. I've had these for ages. They're bloody good thing. Bloody good units. Alright, so what we're going to do is just do the standing up trials type of shit. And so she's pretty sorted. She's sorted, mate. Sorted. It's who knows, one day I might put some nice hardcore triple clamps. Send me some dough. No one's watching this shit anyway, but send me some dough. I'll get some triple clamps and I'll show you some hardcore shit up in the mountains. Yeah, I still got it. I still freaking got it, mate. Okay, let's go for a cruisy poos. Why did the road go? Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. Just doing the stand-uppy technique. Let's get back to doing that, shall we? The marina. There's Maranoa City over there, the Mongol Wall. We're about to come up to that. That's we came that away. Oh, just gorgeous weather. Just ripe for our ride. Go fishing. I'm shit at fishing. Fishing's so fucking boring if you don't have any beer. Some bass fishermen I want to punch me up saying that. Anyways, fishing's good with beer. Get poop. Very classy guy I am. Up here there's a whole bunch of cats that, some dog walkers, so I reckon they all nicked off, but there's a whole bunch of cats that live here. Up further There's lots of local people. They give them a bit of a feedy poos. A nice little spot for some fishing. And I saw the other day when I was chatting with my little Italian mate, there was some jumping fish. In fact, I saw 3 jumping fish all at once decided to jump out, and they're called Suzuki. And yeah, they're jumping fish. And what's that bloke up to? And so he happened to notice them too, and that's a nice little lagoon, not far from here, in fact, just up that way, behind that marina. Now here we have the some of its original stuff, and a lot of it was rebuilt, and that's actually a piece of what was once a 20-kilometer Ikinomatsubara stone fortifications. Ikinomatsubara, again, is that right? Something like that. Coal, bowl, Roi. Alright, something like that. And this unit here was built back in 1274. The 11th year of whatever that one is. And there's a famous painting, which there's a repro over it up there. And so yeah, this section, this was actually about 20 k's long at one stage. And there's a representation of a samurai on horseback, samurai archer, mounted archers. See, that's in there somewhere. Nice, huh? The stone wall at Ikinomatsubara has been restored in 1998 through 2000. The original wall of the lower part, in bad condition, has been strengthened, and the lost upper part of the wall has been reconstructed for 50 meters long with the same material as the original was built. So most of it was the ridgy didge, mate. Ridgy didge. Up here. So yeah, if you can imagine this, the whole bunch of samurai dudes back in the day when the Mongols decided to give them a bit of a punchy poos, and the kamikaze came along, the divine wind, and fucked them all up. They're like, "Doh!" They went out to go a second time. Doh! And there you go. There's that. This painting is where is this? This scroll is said to have been painted between the late 13th century and the early 14th century. The scenes show a heroic action in battle of the Japanese warrior Tsunenaga Takezaki, who came from Higo against the 2-time Mongol invasions of Japan. One of the battle scenes of the Koan 1281 represents the stone wall along the beach of Ikinomatsubara, while the Japanese warriors from Higo, who built the stone wall, are guarding on the wall. See, they're all sitting up top there, drinking some sake, I guess. And Tsunenaga Takezaki and his troops on horses are proudly riding towards east. Okay, the scroll is shown here in nearly original size with acknowledgement of the Imperial Household Agency. And as far as I know, with acknowledgement, I think the scroll itself is the Imperial House, something like that. Anyways, I think I looked it up at some stage, but there you go. A wall, and some chaps sat on it for a long time, waiting for these other blokes to come along and have a punchy poos again. Now the Japanese style was like, "Hey dickhead, how about I punch you up, but I'll be like really polite to you and punch you up." And the other dudes didn't have that kind of style. They were just like, "I'll just punch you up." So they have a punch up outside the pub. There's one of those cats, see? Told you. They live here. It's quite a number of people that live very close. There's one. And they come along. There's a spot up here, and they come along and feed the cats. Yeah. Sometimes their heads pop up behind all these rocks and shit, and they live in there. Who knows where they live, in and to be strays, so they can get a good right good feed down here. Probably get shit food back on the ranch. Yeah, the local strays haven't been coming around like hungry. They come around, but they're not real hungry. So I think they're getting better food elsewhere. And sometimes they just take a sniff at the shit that I cook, and they're just like, yeah, have a nibble, and off they go. The bastards. So I got some chicken drumsticks today. They like them raw. They don't like the way I cook them. For some reason, they think I'm a shit cook. That's not very nice of them, is it? Anyways, yeah, this lagoon out over on the other side of that marina there. There was a bunch of fishy poos that were having a bit of a jumpy time, so I won't tell the local fishermen just in case I have to go all doomsday preppers. I know a few locations actually that are real good fishing spots. I do, no shit. Saw a bloke pulling out bass or whatever it was, and it was in the middle of the night. I could hear something. I was walking across this bridge, I'm like, fuck, what was that? And it turns out there was a bloke standing in the water wearing one of those kit outs, I think, you know, sort of rubber clothing or whatever. And he, I think it's going to have a drop off here. We might have to jump it, hang on. Yeah, so there was a bloke in the waterways there, and he was pulling so many out of these bass, good size, that he was just taking them off the hook and chucking them back in, like plenty of them, which is rare in this place. It's pretty much been fished out, really, hasn't it? So, but in some places I do know. So if I have to go, as I say, all doomsday preppers, I'm gonna I've got a fishing rod and I've got all the kit, so I gave away most of my kit. Anyways, I've got enough to catch some fishy poos. Alright, let's get some stand-up technique going on again, and we'll continue on, shall we? It's a really cool old road I decided to double back and go down. It's kind of like the old quarter kind of feel to it, this road, like some of these real old units here, sort of like this road, sort of like, I would say it is, of course it is, this road at some stage years ago, talking strange now, was a part of the main drag, if you will, that ventured along. Now you see all this kind of stuff, but further up we'll find like it's got a really old shrine and some temples and stuff like that along the way. You were seeing this rad looking gaijin savage, you know, whoa. Anyways, rocking my Terminator shades. There's a temple just in there, and might be able to get a peek of it, but further up you'll see, so there we go, Buddhist temple down there. So yeah, this particular road was once, and there's a nice shrine up here, this main kind of road for the in order to head down to say Karatsu and further south. So a lot of it, Stalky, a lot of it has been preserved, like in here, is it? I think it's here. Yeah, here we go. Look at that. That's all manner of Buddhisty stuff. Let's have a look, shall we? Should I lock it up? Yeah, let's see if you just sit there and use should we put a lock on it? And if we're in some idiot people country, I'd have to check that out. It's a beautiful 6-ring high level Buddhist journey staff right there. Look at all these coins, they're 5 yen coins, old school coins. Got it going on there too. There's the fire god. He's never looking too happy, this bloke. And a jizzle summer right there. There's some dough, little bits of coinage. I've got a hancho up here. I've seen this before on my travels. That there's a hancho. So that's the secondary bell. Now I doubt that they've got it's Kanon Summer. Kanon Summer is the goddess of mercy. Remember that, eh? Nice. So they don't have one of the main Boncho bells, but they do have the Hancho. Rin style bell. There you go. Oh, that's a Suzu, that's Shinto. This is Buddhist and that's Shinto. See? Coincide. And they're not fighting each other, strangely. That's a Suzu bell. Shinto Suzu bell. See if I can say that correctly. And there we go, look at all these Buddhas. Nice. It's a fire god again right there. That's someone else carrying something similar to the fire god's weapon. Nice. Alright, now up here is a shrine. I don't know how much in the way of battery power I will actually have, but no one watches this shit anyways, so... Oh, shit. I just realised the bicycle's still here. Look at that. Fascinating. Oh, there's another one. See? Buddhist temple right there. Nice. Let's go here. So we can change gears nice and easy without going right. This thing rocks as far as gears or wires and all that. Fucker over there. Oh, Boncho we have. There's a Buddhist temple, and there's a Boncho bell right there. Look at that. And there you go, right over there they have a hancho. See? I don't know if you can see it from here. We might have to have a bit of a look-see-poos. Should we lock this rig up? Shit. Just go there. Hopefully there's no baddies around here. Oh shit, look at all the needles and the drug addicts and the... Oh, too many needles around here and drug addicts and dudes on meth and fentanyl. Yes. Way too many fentanyl users around here, you have to be careful. Big flashy thing. Nice. Look at these. See the size of these? That's where you take your shoes off. There's hancho bell. They're huge. Way bigger than the normal size ones. Look at all that patina going on there. That's a word I can never really get just like that. These here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're the exact size, I would say, of the ones that set that I had years ago. I managed to fight for those and got them. They were one of the best finds I've ever had. There was 2 of us that were going at it, and they decided, oh, okay, because they know I'm into all this sort of stuff, so they were nice enough to at least allow me to get some amazing stuff. Where is he? Crowy and his mates. Okay, let's venture on. Let's go and have a look at this. There's a Shinto shrine just down here. Another temple just there, eh? Which is the other ones are sort of not that far back over there. So this road here, as I say, was part of the main drag, like way back in the day. Yep. And, so a lot of it is still preserved to this day. Yeah. Fantastic, mate. I like this drag here. Up further I've got some little bars and things. Down there they've got some more really old houses and all that going on. Now let's find this shrine. Here we are, another shrine. So you're still on the follow yellow brick road. Mate of mine was at the warehouse the other day, and I'll go like this. I go, there's no place like home, there's no place like home. I go, do you know what that's from? He's like, he watches my channel, so he might have heard that. I had to keep educating the guy. More training! That's what I would say to him. Aren't they cool? They're those dragon dealies with the hose, the brass copper hose thing through them for the water. That's where you get rid of a washy poos. Yeah, God, it's beer drinking time, isn't it? Wouldn't it? A beer drinking weather, should I say. Oh, there's a cuppa right there, see? See the size of that? There's some dough. That's the that creature that lives in the water, and he snags you when you're in a pond or something. That's to scare kids from going and drowning in ponds, this bloke. Cuppa, that's what they call it. I had one just like that. Generally, you'll find them at a haka, a cemetery. There's a haka around there, isn't there? That's Shinto right there. Oh, this is all Shinto, sorry. That's the secondary Shinto shrine. I'm not thinking it's so many Buddhist temples and shrines, and I'm thinking about this. Go back to thinking about this. Generally, you'll find this sort of thing at a battery change. Alright, we're on the second battery now. Yeah, you'd find something like that at a cemetery, a haka. Or generally, that's where I see them. Like that, for instance. But seeing one at a Shinto shrine, I mean, it's all Buddhist-y and Shinto-y and all that. Whoa, look at the size of that one. I mean, that's a big Suzu bell. But you can see actually I've got an iron ball in that one, and usually it's just rocks. Don't tell everyone, but look at the workmanship going into that. There's some script on it. I'm sure that says Thai shorts. No. That is a beauty, is it not? And look at the size of that old daiko over there, taiko drum, and you see those sculptures of demons and stuff. You'll find I have an awesome one currently. That old daiko, that's a beauty, isn't it? We might have to make a little bit of noise with this one. Let's just make a little bit of noise. Is there anybody around? Oh, awaken the gods. Oh. Nice. I only pray to me anyway, so that's generally for praying, but I pray to me. So, you know, well, I do. I mean, I'm just being honest. I think there's a cuppa down here. I've been here before a few times over the years. There's a, oh, look at that, hey, that's cuppa, see? And right there's a depiction of a cuppa. And a little one over there, see? Generally not, well, there's one up there, and just generally not like that. That's really rad, huh? I'll show you this. Dragon, isn't he rad? Yeah. Right, let's venture on. Oh, shit, the bicycle's probably been stolen again. Oh, big flashy thing. Hey, if we're in some idiot people country where they don't bother to create a society. Oh look, it's still here. Oh, that's quite strange, isn't it? Yeah. So we're still cruising along this route, and here again we have another temple, a Buddhist temple, not so far from the shrine down there. So this road, real deal, once upon a time. I mean, imagine the bustlingness of this road. Now, the to the left of me, and if you look to the left of yourself, you can see Sylvester Stallone's old home when he was writing the movie for Rocky. Yes, he was very poor at that time, so obviously it looks like a bit of a shithole. But hey, don't worry. And oh look, up next on the tour, they, to the left of me, they actually extended, was it a kilometre or something? They extended, there was a beachy poos, and they extended all that, must have been a shit beach, And then there's another temple there. And that's where the Momochi Tower and all that stuff. So a real engineering feat right there to build something so massive. So it goes along there too. The Fukuoka Tower is over there somewhere. See, there's a temple over there. That looks pretty rad actually. I don't even know if I've been there. See, there it is. Let's go over there, shall we? So all of that was extended, so this would have been far closer to the waterways, you see. Who am I talking to? Nobody watches this shit. Let's go and have a look at that temple there. And next up on the tour, as we can see, here, that's a bell tower, you see. And might even have a bell in it. And there, they also have a very large Hansho, which is the secondary bell. So another large one, and in there I would hazard a guess that they would have also a very large Bonsho bell. There's no parking here. We can oh, there it is, right there. Now I've seen them up on those things, that bell tower there, but it's actually right here. I kid you not, in a place far away that I plan on going on Tuesday. There's one of these dealies and there's a bell inside it. There you go, there's the big Bonsho right there. We've got an Ishidoro over there. Nice. So let's go to another portion of that old road I was talking about. Well, I was gonna got distracted. Anyways, next up on the tour, I feel like going for a bit of a spinny poos because the weather is so wonderful. Take the opportunity when you can. Oh, that shows pictures of back in the way backs. Wow, look at that. What you're about to see. Look at that, way back in the day. That's actually the beach right there. Now that's the built-up area that was there, so they extended all of that. So you can see some treesy poos here, treesy poos here. And I'll tell you what that means in a second. And so directly down there was you're at the beach, so they extended, as I say, that area. All these dealies. Now right here, that's all the extension of where's the you are here. I guess sometimes when they do maps they forget the you are here. Yeah, you are bloody somewhere or other, but anyway, I know where I am now. This here is the backside to the old Tago shrine that's on top of that hill. Halfway up also there's a beautiful Buddhist temple. I mean a beautiful one. I wouldn't mind bouncing down this bunch of those staircases, and there's a whole bunch of staircases. Anyways, see all the rocks on top of this dealie here in the Tolly, the Heaven's Gate. So they chuck rocks up there in the hope that it'll, for good luck, in the hope that will sit on top of them, and up there too, and up there too, right? And some poor bugger's going to come along someday on a windy day or whatever, and it's just slightly on the precipice, like someone chucked up something that you shouldn't, you know, it's a bit too heavy, and they're going to have a bonky poos in their head. That's the way it goes. Alright then, now, it's next up on the tour, but yeah, it's wonderful up there, it truly is. I was up there, not 2 weeks ago, it wouldn't even be 2 weeks since I was up there. Yes, I went up there around the other route, so we're basically down on this side, and I went on that route and went the other way. Right, let's keep going on the tour. No one's watching this bullshit anyway. No one cares. I have to do the stand-up technique again. I'm working on knees to strengthen the muscles around some of the knees. It's way back in the day I had a bit of a Terry poos motocross, and way before that on this bloody tomato plantation that decided to give out. The bastard. But just strengthen it up, get those muscles working all nicely, and the stronger they are around that portion, you're good. See, there's no major troubles or anything, so it all sewed back together fine. I didn't even bother getting it sewn. It naturally sewed itself back together. But fuck, that hurt. So you'll find all manner of excellent places for training and urban training and stuff like that. This here, I think it's Otago, not Otago, the shrine up there. You've got awesome staircases, and you can find a way to the shrine up that way. And here the locals feed these neko-sans. There's one over there too. There's one there. So here we've got some really cool staircases. He's not afraid of anyone, that thing. Go over here. Oh, there's another one. Look. Hey, there's another one. Hey, they get a right good feed around here. Hey, they don't fear anyone. Isn't that great? Right. Right. There's a shishi. These are lion dogs, protectors of the Heaven's Gate. Right there, you got a. That's a Ishidoro, and a Ishidoro was around here somewhere. That's an Ishidoro, and right up here, there's awesome staircases for downhill mountain biking. So different types of Ishidoros, but and there's another Tolly Heaven's Gate. So yeah, radalicious these are. That's all granite stone, and some dudes that like live up there, man, they walk up here every single day. So for urban training and stuff, so you got a backpack and you're going all rocky, this is a great spot to go all rocky. We've got quite a number of cases up there and over there somewhere, and then you've got the Otago shrine staircase down there, and it's really cool. I've done that ages ago. Right. They call them neko in Nihongo. Alright. Righto, let's continue on and check this one out. Huge Ishidoro, man. They're called Kawara. The roof tiles and wall tiles and all that stuff. Alright, now let's venture on. I don't know where we're going. We're just going. But aren't these great? These neko-sans, they've got it good. Hey, people come here and feed them all the time. They've got it real good. Okay, let's look how high that staircase is, and that's not even close to where the shrine is. So it's pretty cool. Great spot in the middle of the night. Do a bit of training here. I've done that back in the day, and I have no idea who rode down that on a I have no idea. Right, let's move on. Just down from there, I can see some kind of temple-y kind of thing with the fire god. He's awesome. Let's go do that. Let's go check this out. Oh, can we get this without breaking the chain and sit down and try to get it in the top gear? Oh, are we in top gear? Not even close. Can we do this one-handed? Oh, are we in top gear? Yes, we are. Sure. Come on, one-handed. Oh shit, this is a bit stupid. Oh, come on, you can do it. Maybe you can't, but just try. Come on. Oh, stop being such a fucking good fire god. Oh, yeah. Oh. So some people live up here on the hills, and I reckon they've probably got pretty strong legs. Right, so that's venturing to there. Oh, I can hear the trill of a hawk. There we go. Oh no, that's a you imposter. That was a storky. Got a border up there. I've only got one finger, and we're going downhill, and it's getting steeper and faster. Oh, hooky. Right then, let's well, I'm still in first gear. It's alright. Shit, that's alright, eh? This thing, let's see if we can get across that road. Next up on the urban training survival locations, So if ever that happens to you, yeah, some like drag queen story hour chap decides to wear a bikini and climb someone's wall. What's that dude doing up there? I wonder. Oh shit, that gear's too high. Along there, hey, look at that. What we doing? We go. What's going on right now? Now, along there, so you see some dude in orange jogging up there. Along there, it goes for miles and miles. That river. That's a real nice place to go for a cruise, and you head up towards the mountains up there. Moromi River, is that what it's called? Some bullshit like that. Anyways, there's a Foot Clocker Tower down there. And yeah, you get on this side and you walk up there. You might have to cross a few traffic lights or something, but then you get on a real cool long stretch. And it's really nice. Great training area. Shit for fishing, but great training area. Alright, we're getting a bit more urban. Welcome to Nishijin. This here is a pretty groovy place, this road, because you've got the main drag just down there, over there. You throw a stone and the main drag is basically you hit the main drag. And this particular drag here, you've got plenty of little bars and side shoot restaurants and bits and pieces, all kinds of really rad places around here. There's a chap that's got a really cool he used to have a pool hall across the road that had like a real big place. Then he moved into another place that used to be owned by a bloke that I know that he had that joint, and then he moved, and then this other bloke moved in, and it's a really radalicious pool hall. And is it still there now? I know not. It should be they all look the bloody same to me. There's a Lawson down there. Shit, that one back there looked the same. I haven't been here in years. Yeah, down here. Yeah, he used to have the pool hall across the road, and he moved in this smaller place, a restaurant bar with a couple of red tables actually. The pool tables with the red felt really fast. He's a bloody good player. Yeah. And I just get way too drunk and can't fucking play anymore, but you still think you can. Yeah. But it's cool. No, it's really rad. Really cool. He calls me Steve McQueen. There's a whole bunch of these little bars, restaurant type of places. Right, that's that joint. So it's just up here. Yeah, in that building there used to be a pool hall in there, and yeah, Houston, I think they've decided to build something there, have they? Oh, no, fucking know, it's down here, is it? Oh, I can't remember. Is it? No, that next building. You see, it all looks the same to me. My GPS doesn't matter if I even turn it on. I don't know where the fuck I am. Hey? Like, when I get in such an urban environment, I just fucking lost, really. Like nothing, it's all just the same. But we're getting closer. Okay, so it's that building which looked the same as that one, which looked the same as the one back there. There we go. So that's all changed. Oh, what's going on here? What are we doing? We're going to have to do a bit of an investigation, actually. The colour of money. Now I know that feeling. What the director was, the producers were trying to show. Paul Newman walks into that place and it's vacant and it's gone. Oh, well, that's the way it is. Yeah, nice little joints around here, eh? Yeah, there's a lot of eateries, but yeah, that place is gone. I wasted loads of time in that joint drinking beers. It was open until like crazy hours in the morning. That pool hall too, that hasn't been open for freaking many years, but yeah, it's all kind of changed a bit, but you know, things change. Hey? Yeah, pool used to be huge, and there was a load of places. I used to know of a lot of... That's up for rent there. I used to know of a lot of places, pool halls and all that, but many of them closed, man. Distant people. But yeah, still a great drag, and it goes on over on the other side, so it's still a really good drag. So yeah, it's kind of like a city within a city, sort of like Tenjin is the main part, and then you've got Hakata, like the secondary city or whatever the hell, and then you've got this Nishijin on the opposite side. And you'll find there's a lot of real groovy bars. A mate of mine knows most of these places, and the sh1tty, we go to bars sometimes. They just find places, and it's really fun to do. He goes, shall we just find a place? I'm like, yeah, man. And we end up finding like Tenjin, places like this, which you got real rad sort of stand-up bars, man. They're cool. Stand-up bars are just radalicious. You meet the best people in stand-up bars. Another lovely large temple along the way. So we're just like going. Don't really know. That's the family crest. There's another crest over there, a different type. Is that the Chrysanthemum? Is that what that is? There's another one over there. Look, right, we're heading toward, in the direction of ABAREBUGYO, which is a park. There's this really groovy shop I haven't been to. Really groovy shop that I haven't been to in a long time. They only open at night time. So afternoon, night, we'll see if they're open. Yeah, just a lovely weather to just perfect to go for a cruisy poos. Just is, mate. Yeah. So up next, and the price is right. This here we have the famed ABAREBUGYO with some bloody big swans, and this is kind of a meeting place for many. And you've got on here, you've got all these graduations to tell you lots of dudes run along here, training and all. And you got your is that the finish line there? Is it? Yeah, I think that's the finish line right there. And it tells you how many meters you've gone and all that sort of bizzo along the way. And over there they have a lot of festivals and things, and it looks like there is one. We're about to go and have a look. Okay, and yeah, there's those graduation lines right there. So that tells you 1700 meters. So it's looks like it's, what is it, 1800 meters, is it? Big stalky up there. All right, so we'll head over and have a look over here, shall we? So, there we go, we've got buskers out. That's cool. All right, let's go and have a look up here, shall we? Righto. So this joint here, that's the park just down there, that lake. And they've got plenty of festivals and things that go on here. And up further, you've got the castle that isn't, but the walls are still there. Bloody beautiful. So it looks like what we've got here is a craft gyoza festival. Fair enough. So plenty of eateries. I don't see too many drunks. Maybe it's just that I'm drunk all the bloody time, and I don't notice these things. But yeah, this joint here looks pretty groovy up there. A whole bundle of tentos in there, canopy tenters, and with a whole slew of places you can try out their eateries. So that's pretty groovy, huh? I don't know if you've got to have a ticket or something to peruse in there, but if you didn't have a bloody great big branch in the fucking way with it. See, there you go. What does that say? Craft kanji Fesu means festival. So that means gyoza. See, my kanji is excellent. Give me another 10,000 years and I wouldn't be able to read that in 10,000 years. Alright, so craft gyoza fesu festival. There you go. All right, let's cruise a bit further along the journey, shall we? Some babes going along here. There's one in the white there. All right, one in the white there. Okay, so let's keep going, shall we? That night shop is actually how's it going? It's actually not so far from here, so let's head that way. Looks like a pretty big do, really, eh? I just don't see many, like, in Australia, right, I don't know, when it used to be pretty tough, it's kind of gone a bit soft now, but used to have, like, say at the Oktoberfest, for instance, you'd have the drunk tank, alright, and which was pretty rad, like the drunk cage, and the blokes have been having a few too many or having a bit of a punchy poos, they'd chuck them all in this cage, and you can see them all in there, they're all fucking asleep and bloodied up, and that was the way it was. I'm not kidding you. Hey, I rolled up in my freaking moccasins and they called me Moccasin Darren for months. Yeah, I ain't shitting you. Right, now let's go and have a look at the castle that isn't, which is just up here. Now, see if we can see, I generally walk along with beers. It's not illegal to do so. They got me for $200 in the sellout country, the land down under, the Wizard of Oz land that isn't. So it's over here, yeah. So have a bit of a rocky poos down here. Bit of a fox, that one with the blondie hair. Hello. Yeah, so over here is known as Fukuoka-jo, which is the castle that isn't up there. Right, now we just crossed the road, right? So it's all, there's that beauty over there where we crossed, kinda. Now, so here's some of the castle walls here. All these grounds here, when the cherry blossoms are up, they're all blown away now, but it's absolutely fantastic, beautiful. And you get a little observation deck up there, not real high, but you get a bit of a view of the, big deal, some buildings. But the actual grounds themselves, they decided to go and burn down all the castles years ago, thanks. But they had a bit of a punchy poos back there about in the 1600s, I think it was. But yeah, that's the castle that isn't, but beautiful grounds. If you're ever in Fukuoka, don't miss that. Whatever you do, don't miss walking around those grounds. You might meet some real good looking babe. Alright, the story continues. Right, now let's go and see if this shop, go and see more of the castle, the wally poos up there. I don't know who it was, but someone took his boots off, very much like these boots actually, and climbed the taller wall. But back in the day, they would have had, what do you call it, stuff on the walls to make them smooth, right? And but now they're easy to climb, trust me on that one, but I actually don't know who that was. And it was actually the wall over there, which was the tallest part. Over here they've got some kind of quarter with these really old houses, and each one's got a block, a symmetrical sizey-wisey block or whatever, and it's really sort of quiet and shit, and it's really awesome, some old place like that. So maybe that's the same family owners have been there for freaking centuries or something. Don't know what the go is with that, but it's really rad. Having a plot there, right? But these grounds here, not just like walking up the top, but walk all the way around the grounds. And yeah, most especially when the cherry blossoms are on, because it's truly beautiful. Yeah, and I don't really give a shit about beauty and art or anything like that. So if I say it is, then it is. Because of the is. There you go. There's a map of it there. Right, let's head towards that that place that might be open. Hello. It might be open if we're lucky. Yes. Yeah, that's beautiful. Real beautiful grounds. Have faith in me on that one. Well, there you go. I've been past there a few times here and there. I haven't seen a chap that... Oh, there's a lady that's been running the show for years, and together they did it. The bloke called Sakamoto-san, and a rad guy, really cool. And I asked the band today, she said, "Oh, natua jibunde tsuru," you know, and she said, "Yeah, on my own." I figure, oh, maybe he's retired or something. I asked him, turns out, shit, he died a few years back. Oh, fuck. We talked about, you know, I said, she said, oh, there's another one of those, I've seen plenty of those around, adventure bikes. You know, we were saying he's a real unique guy, that one, and she said the word unique. I said, yeah, absolutely, he was a great bloke, that one. A real nice guy. He said to me years ago, like, he was old, but he was really healthy, you know. And well, not now, obviously, but he I remember telling me, I asked him about, we were talking about when the Americans came after the war, and he was saying he was a really young child, and he remembers they were handing out chocolates and stuff to them, and you know, and he didn't resent them at all. And he could speak English, and not really well, but you know, good enough, and we got along real well with him, and a wonderful chap. There's a road we can go down here. Yeah, sort of sad to hear that he's passed and all, because I've been going there a number of times, and there's just been closed, but she said she'll be open due to the weather. She'll be open a lot more, so that's rad. I just haven't sort of been around these hunting grounds for quite a while, and she had a beautiful art book back there and didn't want too much for it at all. There was a young foreign gaijin savage in there, actually, who was asking about stuff, and he asked about the price, and I said, mate, if I were you, I've been coming here for years, I would haggle if I were you. You know, really? I said, yeah, you know, and I told him I told him a percentage, and because you know, which would be fair for him and her and all that, so that there you go. There's a stand-up bar. See, boom, they're the best, man. The bigger ones in town are better, or like the one back in there, Nishijin, because that's sort of like, you know, because hopefully, like, instead of just putting it down and leaving, you know, actually secure a sale, which is better than no sale at all, sort of thing, you know. So that place you can haggle, man, seriously. I've bought some fantastic stuff from them over the years, because a lot of like homeless dudes go around and pick stuff up where people sort of leave them and stuff, and you never know what they find. I've seen some rad stuff. Not far from here, down that way, or you can go down there, there's a bloke that deals in Japanese archery. A few of them actually, but yeah, he knows his archery, man, and yes. Alright, let's mosey along. There's a bar sector over here I can cruise through. I'm having a nice time just cruising along on this thing. Yes. I hope someone out there who wants this is enjoying this journey too. If not, I don't care, I'll just look at it, document my existence. Oh, welcome my 518th loyal Ronin. I don't know if that's, I don't know who that is, but welcome anyways. My 518th loyal Ronin. Now, we're going to get down into some a sector over here. We're in a place called Akasaka, and down here is like a really cool sector for drinky poos bars. I know all the areas for the drinking booze bar. How do I know that? Down here we go. Remember the Schuster and I went in there and we had a blast years ago. Right in that corner there, we met a bunch of people, and we were on the Ropponmatsu bar walk, which was way cool. Getting our stamps, and we ended up going to other bars or whatever. I think that might have been a part of Ropponmatsu, a bit over there. But there was a whole stack of these bars on the circuit, and you go along and you get a stamp and a drink. You pay a certain amount, and you pay like 30 odd bucks, and you get this sheet and you try to complete, and it's just absolutely rad. Just let this dude go by. Oh, see, joints like that, just freaking rad, mate. But the stand-up ones are the best, like that one I was telling you back there. There's one of those Irishy sort of joints. I think they've kind of lost a lot of their popularity over the years. There's a number of these roads running parallel to what I'm doing now. Have a lot of really groovy bars in them, and always like these areas. Yep. Bit doled up, isn't she? Wonder if she reckons I'm a bit doled up. Sure. Right on, let's head down here, shall we? I kind of feel like I'm getting closer to the mid area of town. So all these really cool, radalicious bars, man. And people don't generally do what I do and just bum my way down the road with beers and have been hang with some of the boys and have a bit of a laughy poos. That's freaking great. I've done that. Oh yeah, have I done that? But yeah, this area here ain't so bad. Yeah, we'll just keep cruising on. There's just bar after bar after bar in the sort of like the daimyo section or something like that. Yes. This is actually the better side of the other side of the tracks. There's a couple of other side of the tracks actually that are a bit on the roughy poo side. But like in Nakasu, for instance, looks like a good joint. Oh, that over there, what's that, Hongjan or something? That looks pretty rad. The ubiquitous K-Tracker. Right on, yeah, down there they've got a bunch of little bari poos, and along here also. A lot of it's sort of the trendy side of town, kind of. It's just a bit of a bay, mate. Sort of the trendy side of town. Righto. Balance. B-A-L-A-N-C-E. Balance. Right. Yeah, some stomping grounds I've done, like along a lot of these bars. Freaking had some good times, man. One of the best places to go though is a park just over here where everyone meets basically. And yeah, it's a really rad meeting place, and you just go to the convenience store. Instead of paying like a possible door charge in some places or exorbitant prices, you just go to the convenience, get beers, and then you go to the park, mate. I'm serious, it's like one of the things to do. Which is on the other side of this over there. So there's the Solaria Hotel there, and just around here is the Tenjin train station. And we call that the Mitsukoshi building. Nishitetsu, that's a big train station. Tenjin Expressway bus terminal. This joint here, this is the place to like meet people. It's a total laugh. They kind of fucked it up a bit where it's a bit alright. They kind of fucked it up a bit where there was like some buskers and we were having a blast, and some dickhead cop comes along and just destroys all our fun and tells them to shoot through. That was over there. Me and my mate, we've slept here a few times, not slept with each other. I mean, slept here. You know, it's like 6 in the morning, 3 in the morning or something, and the trains aren't open, or we're too drunk and just come here and just crash on these on these bench things, and just crash. And I've crashed here quite a number of times. Met loads of really rad people here. And a couple of my subbies out there, American blokes up from Sasebo, and Navy boys, mate. God, they were a laugh. And sh1tty and I, we met those blokes here and having a beery poos, and then we went for a walk. And we went for a walk through all these freaking wherever areas and had a freaking blast. And then we took them back to this bus terminal early in the morning after we had a shit ton of drinky poos, and we were drinking out of this. They were drinking out of this. This like, what was it, a 4-litre cask of wine, drinking this white wine. It was a laugh. We were guzzling that, we were shotgunning that, and what a freaking laugh, mate. And so, yeah, that was over there where we met those blokes. And no, it was a good time. I've had some real good times here. And so yeah, and over there they had a bunch of buskers, but we should be able to find some buskers around at some stage. I think that bloke's talking about those young cyclists that shot through here. I think he might be saying you can't cycle through here now. Some shit like that. Eddie Murphy, Beverly Hills Cop. That was cool. Yeah, right here. Right here I've had a lot of freaking laughs, mate. Especially when the buskers were allowed, like, because our overlords allow us to have fun and shit. But yeah, here's the place where you can meet a lot of people. A lot of people come here to meet other people. That's what I'm trying to say. And we've had a lot of laughs. Groups of people get together and have a right good drinky poos. Just over in that direction, there's big camera, big camera. That'll help you remember. And there's a shrine just over there. I can see it. Over there's your conveni. There's a is that a dunny? Oh no, there's a smoking area over there, and there's your dunny over there. And so there's your conveni over there, and there's one just down there too, that you can get your booze, get your beery poos, and have a right good laugh here. But no shit, this is one of the best places that I've ever found of meeting people and having a right good laugh. Yeah, especially like later on in the evening, that sort of thing. Okay. A boy band, shit, that's rare. Haven't been in town for a while, that's for sure. Might even have a look at some old haunts a bit later. But I won't be out on the beery poos for at least a month, or soon. Maybe 3 weeks I'll go out on a beery poos, go out on a beery rampage. And hopefully it won't get too wild. Yeah. But until that time, I don't know what it is. It's just a life clock is saying, hey, see if you can stay sober for another 3 weeks. Yeah. Alright, let's go and have a look at over there, the outdoor mini restaurants, the mobile restaurant-y things, the sh1tties. They're rad. Well, made it to this rivery thing. I guess they've got a lot more of the bunch of the little sh1tty things over here, and all your different type of mobile units, eateries. So there's another little festival. That's pretty groovy. Let's have a bit of a peek in there, shall we? Yep. Had to go trial style when I was cruising back there. Just might have had a few drinky poos. Oh, I even got I've got those little noisy bloody, what do you call those thingies? One of those rare girl bandy things, girl groups. Yeah. It's pretty groovy. Now down here is where they have these sh1tty things generally. But yeah, this time of year they have that that festival thing going on. So I figured I'd just go for a bit of a cruisy poots. Now it's generally down here where you've got the all the sh1tties down here heading towards what's known as Canal City. This looks like a pretty groovy unit here, eh? He's set up shop. Yeah, learning that in art school. But that joint over there, that big department store, is called Canal City, and along here is famed for its sh1tty little restaurants. They've kind of changed the system a bit so that you've got an idea of what you're going to pay, because a lot of people have been ripped off over the years, you know. Oh, there's a foreigner, looks like he's got a lot of dough. So they've cleaned all that up, and they've created different systems in the way you can pay too. So what I might do, instead of going through there, is because of this unit, we might head down here instead. Yes, but this is a pretty good location right here for eateries, having a bit of a laughy poos. Yep. So we'll get on this unit here. Right on. Yeah, so down here, I like these sort of things, these outdoors little restaurants, but I prefer the ones that are on sort of more of some obscure streets. They're cheaper and they don't boot you out, you know, because oh, we've got customers waiting, and yeah, but we're just, you know, you just go there to just drink beers and, you know, have a bite to eat, but you're expected to sort of have a bite to eat, one beer and then fuck off. You know, that's how it's supposed to, that's how they do business. So we have been asked to leave a few times actually. You know, you get too comfortable, you know. But the more obscure kind of areas where you find them, there's a, like, not in rows but actually one or two on sort of more quieter kind of streets. They're the ones they want you to stay. They want you to piss on. Oh, I've got a few extra things going on here too. Yeah, they want you to stay and piss on. So that's how that works. Right, let's have a look up here, shall we? Yeah, shit. There's a bug in the throat. Have to classily snot that out. Yeah, hang on. Alright, get rid of that. Eating bugs now. Right. Okay, over here, shit, I had a blast years ago. I think, was I with the, would have been with the Showster at the time. There was a gathering there, like festival-y thing, and they had this big keg. They had this big keg with Amakuchi sake, and they had gotten down fairly close to the dregs. There's still a few liters in there, and they're serving that to all these people, and we were hanging around having a laugh and meeting them, and the bloke said, "Hey, you Gaijin, how about you become the server?" You know, so they gave me this ladle. It's over there, and here's me. I was serving the customers, and they all come over and we have a good laugh and laughing and joking. I was like, you know, he said, "Yeah, just drink for free," and because it was the festival was pretty much. Hey, how's it going? Oh no, jidencha, dame. Oh, okay. Jidencha means you can't bring your bicycles in here. Anyways, yeah. So here, shit, we had a right good laugh, and we were just drinking for free, and got right good pissed. That was really cool. Right, let's head over here. Just man up on this one. And Just the way I carry this rig up mountains, and then ride down, have a ridey poos down on the staircases and shit. Right, that's what I used to do on the other rig that I had. Alright, so that's the seedy side of town's over there. Yeah, we go for a cruise through there. I discovered one of those dealies right here. I don't know. That's a sh1tty. Let's say since 1973. Something like that. Yeah, was it show? Was it no? Something like that. Yeah, so that's one of those groovy dealies, and they grab that and walk it to their locations, which is just over there. So that's how that works. Right, now we're heading over that way. So just randomly, as you can see, riding around. Someone's probably skipping through right now going, what's he doing in that car park right now? Okay, let's go this way, shall we? There's a shit ton of these restaurants and stuff around here, isn't there? Right, we're heading to the... don't really give a fuck about the seedy side of town, but we'll cruise through there. Yes, hang on. She might have been a babe, but she's wearing one of those stupid face diapers. That's thinking. Yeah, subjugation. They do a lot, don't they? Face diapers. This bloke's wearing a face diaper, but she's not. He's cool. Maybe like imagine that on their imagine on their first date or something, and the bloke decides to wear a freaking face diaper all day long. Yeah. That's a really rad shrine in there. I've been in there in the middle of the night, walking through there with chaps and drunk off our asses. That's a really groovy mall. They got all kinds of bits and pieces going on in there, haven't they? Let's see if we can skirt around all of this. That way, I guess. Yeah, so it's nice to just go for a real cool, just a cruise around. You can actually, all around the city these days, they've got these, I think they call it sh1tty or some shit, these red bicycles that you can hire and go for a bit of a spinny poos and just find wherever. It's not legal to have a beery poos, but who's gonna know, right? Providing you don't get too silly, you know. Hang on. Right, we'll head down that way. Yeah, this thing's got awesome capabilities of balance. So I could just ride along really slow, going all trial style, just in plenty of walkers. The zombies. Right, what do we got up here? Some kind of continuation of the festival-y thing. Right. Let's let the music lead us. Oh, what a lovely night, eh? A lovely night to be out. But I don't know, haven't got the capability of having a good time without being all fucked up. Oh, that's a green. We can go that way. Oh, hang on, it's down there somewhere. Hang on, let's just flick off and we'll flick back on in a second. try it. Here's some more ready to go on. Nice, huh? I reckon we can get over there. Cool. Right, huh? See those kids in front there? They're the ones going, "Sa, sa," whatever. There you go, say ya, say ya. Cute, huh? Let's go there. Can't exactly get there. We could, but that might be just for the festival people. Okay. Rad. Yeah, it might be just for the festival people down there. They had some sign there, I can read any of that. Like that sort of stuff, festival music. So this sort of thing, as far as I know, is going on all around the city, all this sort of stuff. Yeah, how about we head down there now, on no particular path. So I can see they're changing, they're changing for the next performers. Pretty rad. Oh, there's some more going on over there. Radalicious, hey? Yes. So it says Dontaku. It's the festival. Dontaku Festival. Oh, let's head through here, shall we? Alright. Becoming a bit of a jumper. Someone that's slightly in the way. Alright, check out that, eh? All around the city you got all kinds of eateries and things that are propped up and doing their thing. Doing a roaring trade, I reckon. Due to the weather, they're doing a freaking roaring trade. Right, let's head over there. You can see more down there too. More of these groovy eateries going on. They're propped up all over they're popped up all over the city, eh? Hey, hello. The young guy found me to be quite cool. Oh, where are we going now? Niku, that's Yaki. I think that's his Yakimono. Yakimono. That word. I can't think of it right now. Yakiniku, that's it. Yeah. My kind of music, not, but I did like that that festival-y sound that they were doing back there. And the other performers when they came on, that was really rad too. I should have stayed there and listened to that. It was really beautiful. Yeah, I could see when those performers were doing their thing, I could see some of the kids looking at the women and sort of checking to see if they've got in the right formation positionings, you know, for the dance routine. So that was really cool. That was cute, man. Yeah. Right. I can hear some kind of thing going on. I think they found TikTok. Right. Am I getting myself lost? Who cares? We'll just go that way. Wow, it's quite lively around the city. I did a trundle down one of my usual haunts from back in the day. Not that long ago. This section here, there's a lot of bars down there, but it's very quiet down there in comparison to what's going on around the city. My, like noticeably so. But later on it should kick on a lot more. But yeah, for a day where there's a shit ton of people in town, one would expect that be a little bit more going on. Well, what I might do is now I'll just trundle wherever. Enjoying this, just that freaking weather, man. You can really feel how nice and just excellent it is. Just to freaking sing that, mate. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Yes. Haven't had any water in what, a few hours now. Maybe I should find some water, but hey, we'll get to it. Rock and roll. I knew that guy was a gaijin. I could just tell from behind, a gaijin savage. Even when I still got my sunglasses. What do you do with them? Might mess up my hairstyle if I chuck them on my head. Anyways, I'll cruise along on the areas that's not so vibrant and start heading back to the ranch. But what wonderful, oh, I'm not kidding you, the weather dictates your existence in this land. God, that Aussie came out. Yeah, the weather totally dictates your life and what you can do. That's the entrance to that festival that we were at earlier on. Isn't that cool? And the entrance to the castle itself. I'm just wondering whether my my memory cardy thing is filled up, and when I did once before, I destroyed this the other camera, the Earl of Potato Cam the second, and this is actually the Earl of Potato Cam the third. So if it does cut out again, that would be, oh, there's a Fukuoka Tower you can see from here. This is awesome. So there's some seatings around here, and when in certain times of year, what do you call them, lily pads or something, they come up beautiful all along here and all along like there and further up there. It's very nice indeed. Oh, the weather's still fantastic. God, you can't understand it unless you're an Eskimo. You know, unless you've got Yukon cabin fever. Man, now I'm thinking I might just raise the seat and just cruise. Just cruise. But I'm just cruising anyway. That's all right. What just freaking beautiful weather, man, and it's just like really vibrant out there. And I'm bloody thirsty for water. I'm gagging for a beer, but nah, you know, sometimes you just gotta put the beer down and get the job done. In this case, it's like 3 months or something. I'm getting shit done. Get it done. And this is alright, eh? You know? Prefer to be drunk, but this is alright. Just that delightful weather, man. Yeah, no shit, that spot there, I can see that festival's still going strong. I have no idea at the time. But that's fine. Now, what I might do is find a street light. Find a convenient street light. set out under the shade of some chinchilla. Yeah, I think I'll raise this seat so I can have a bit more mechanical advantage. Yes, hang on. Ah, there you go. So it is still open. Opens 11 and closes at 6 in the morning. So it opens real late. Yeah, it's billiards. You got your what you got here? Blue. You got 9 ball, and it's got a couple of good tables in there. It's really, I like that place there. Yeah, you can see up there a couple of red tables. Yeah, I haven't been there for ages, but you know, staggered down those stairs enough. That's for bloody sure. I'm parking this rig up and just having a peeky poos in the window, but yeah, I wouldn't mind going there and have another beer again someday. Right, just there. We've got darts too, so I don't mind that place. Righto, I haven't been there in ages, but one of these days I'll go there again, have a drunken bash of those that billiards again, and I don't know, the drunker I get, the better I think I am. I don't know, I've never really been that keen to play that game sober. You know? That joint's alright, eh? Packed, mate, packed. Yeah, they've got some real groovy little places around, like these side streets. Yeah, which are really rad. So this is back to Nishijin again, yeah? Alright, so we're had a real nice ride, eh? And real nice. I still don't know what freaking time it is, but it's certainly not late. Trying to grab a look at a clock. Now, my plan is to go to a particular fountain, which is up by the river there. I said I haven't had a drink in hours. I haven't had a drink of water since I headed out. So yeah, that's a bit on the stupid side. But I believe, still trying to get a glance at a clock. I want to force myself to not drink anything until I get to that fountain, which is by that river. About another kilometre, I guess. We'll get there, and if not, we won't get there. Oh, managed to get a glance at that clock. So it's only 20 past 8, and therefore yeah, a lot of those bars that were quiet, which are generally some places are the sort of go-tos, they don't fire up until real late anyways. Just feels a lot later. Maybe it's because I got up real early. We're going at it all. Been going at it all day. Generally, the convenies you can get a glance at a clock. There we go. There's another one. Finally, there's clocks everywhere now. Yeah, just 20 past 8, so that's all. So when I was in town there, it was before 8 when I was looking at some of those bars thinking, shit, they're a bit quiet. But I still think, considering the tremendous amount of people that were in the city over the last couple of days, they'd have a whole lot more in there in some of those establishments. What's that? Okay, now we are not that far from that river where it's got that fountain. Oh, the coveted fountain. Ah, the coveted fountain. It's that Moromi River I mentioned earlier. Ah, it's a great place for training along here. Can we let go of the bars and let them just go over the way? Yeah, the coveted fountain is just down here. It just occurred to me that it's alright, so it's nigh on 8:30 in the evening and I haven't eaten anything today. I mean, I am on the Hungry Fat Chick the fitness program. So here we go. Oh, the coveted fountain. Ah, there's a dunny just up there. You got everything you need. Come on, let's get some of this into me. Ah, nice. Ah. There we go. Oh, that's better. Yeah, how's that occurred to me that... Oh, that's the football guitar over there. Yeah, this is a lovely spot here when the weather's on, as it is. Ah, you know, isn't that nice? 8:30 in the evening, and it's just gorgeous weather. In when it's midsummer night's dream kind of stuff, you know, it could be 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's like after a super humid day. It's just really nice to go out in like the middle of the night, which is sort of 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, who cares, and it's still really warm, you know. But just like when a breeze comes, for instance, oh, it just flushes it all away, washes all that ghastly humidity away, man. Oh, real nice. Don't even need to take a piss. It's been hours and hours. I think my body's been regenerated, recirculate, that word, cycling the whatever fluids have been in me. I'm gonna get some more water into me. This is freaking trooper. Real nice to ride this unit. Legs started to get a bit on the tired side, so I decided to pop up the seat a little bit, and so I'm actually sitting now. That's not bad, you know. A few hours of just standing up, and it's really nicely balanced. So when you're when there's a lot of people, pedestrians, and they're all around you, and you can just sort of, you can practically just, you can stop and just stand still, you know, like going all trial style, and just slightly move, braking with just one finger on either side, and just cruising through the traffic just like that, and just balancing. So it's really nice. And so I was doing a lot of that too. So yeah, the legs have got a lot of work today. So that's good. And yeah, I haven't even eaten, so hungry fat chick will be proud of me, I reckon, you know. So I might go back and eat like McDonald's and KFC and Mr. Burger or whatever the fuck that bullshit's called, and Mr. Burger. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a Mr. Burger sets up shop in fucking Vegas next week. You watch, there'll be a Mr. Burger. Mr. Burger, it's Mr. Burger at Mr. Burger, it's Mr. Burger. Mr. Burger. So if you are watching this bullshit, comment to me and tell me about what the menu is at Mr. Burger.
In the worlds before Monkey, primal chaos reigned. Heaven sought order, but the phoenix can fly only when its feathers are grown.
Oh yeah, on the last leg of the journey. It's real nice and calm out there right now. Woo, that water, not a ripple, mate. Ah, there we go. So, still haven't eaten. It's be after 9 by now, wouldn't it? But whatever. Close enough. Ah, nice. Just glorious weather. That's the way. The way it's meant to be. Da, 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 all around, as sweet as roses in the courtroom. This place here, mate, American barbecue, American top 40. That's a barbecue place. This gets a bit thin here, eh? What are we doing? We're going. What's going on right now? Okay. Yeah, right here, one of the beach Barbie, California barbecue beach, mate. Wouldn't mind rocking in there and chewing into some steaks. Ooh, I've developed a bit of an appetite, that's for sure. Luckily, there's all your little, you cook the stuff yourself, you see. All those places with barbecues. There's some babes over there. bunch of barbecues and you do your thing. Very quiet, surprisingly. Yeah, this locale seems okay. There's plenty of cars, so they're probably headed down to the beach by now. There's plenty of vehicles, isn't there? So they're probably going for a stroll on the nice beach over there. Yes. I wouldn't mind chewing into some steak, but anyways, I got some snags and some onions and some bread, and it's got some butter too. So that's the plan. I'm going to get back to the ranch. It's very close, and cook up the feed, get some food in my guts. Yes. Oh, there's that beach. See, Imajuku Beach. It's beautiful, really nice. Oh, wow, that was once I discovered that, hang on, I haven't even eaten yet. Like, I haven't eaten anything. Yeah, I had no breakfast, had no lunch, and I had no tea, as we call it, dinner. So yeah, I think I'm a bit hungry, but there you go. Oh, nice. This is actually a Saturday night. Look at that, eh? Oh yeah. Oh, feeling pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of, due to the body position, there's a lot of sort of pounding, ground and pound on the handlebars, and it's very stiff due to not having any suspension at all. So yeah, it's sort of waking up a few of my old injuries, but can only it's really good all body workout kind of thing for this. Even good for your face muscles, because you bullshit on so much that your face muscles get work out too. So there you go. I've got a bunch of stuff I've got to do on the morrow, so that's why I was just like, nah, not going out to piss on. But yeah, a mate in town there, he said, oh, you in town for such and such? And I'm like, yeah, well, technically I did go into town, but he'd like to go out on a right good drinky rampage, and I'd love to, but I've just I've done it too much. that's the issue. I've just simply done it too much. So what we're going to do now, momentarily, I'll be able to get some of those sausages on the cook. Righto, and here we go. Shan't be long now. Alright, try to be good.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.